Hello, everybody, and welcome back. I'm down here in the show floor. It's an amazing atmosphere around here. We have our two massive tables. I don't know if you've tuned in the last few days, but I'll just show you around just in case you haven't seen it already. Over here, we have our PC setup with the X52 Pros. People really enjoying that. Our amazing ambassadors at work, and we'll be talking to one of our ambassadors in just a moment. But if you look over this way as well, in fact, actually, we'll show that in just a moment. Oh, well, you're looking there now anyway. We have, waiting in the wings, somebody else to talk to as well. We have our CQC table, where people are taking each other on in these like all-v-all 6v6 versus matches. But today, here I am standing next to the Cobra behind the engines, but it isn't the only thing that is making me nervous, of course, because of, these big scary engines. The Terminator, the trade show Terminator is here himself. We have our communications manager, Michael Gapper. So, hey, Michael Gapper, why don't you join me over here, and we can have a quick chat about the show. So, Gamescom 2015. Again, what I've done is I've chosen somebody else to make me look even smaller on screen. Because what I like to do is, if you can crouch a little for me. There you go, that looks good.
I think my thighs can take it.
So, have you enjoyed your Gamescom so far?
Awesome. I especially enjoyed the part where Sam spoiled the reveal of me by panning past me just then.
That was our biggest tease of the whole show. It was our biggest reveal. It's probably bigger than the Elite Dangerous Horizons reveal, was the reveal of Mike Gapper being on the show. I think it's quite good. So your Gamescom has been kind of different to maybe our Gamescom down here. You've got your own sort of private booth up in, not your own private booth. Elite Dangerous and Frontier has their own private booth up there. So you've been talking to some journalists about the game. How has that experience been different from when you are down here on the show floor?
Well, it's a lot quieter. I mean, everyone can see how busy it is down here. It's crazy on the show floor. We actually have a separate room. The Frontier have two rooms, in fact, one for Planet Coaster and one for, of course, Elite Dangerous. And behind closed doors, we've been talking to press about Elite Dangerous Horizons, talking to them about CQC, talking to them about 1.4, and basically kind of giving them a little insight into what we're doing with the game and what we're aiming for in the future.
Yeah, but actually you guys at home have heard pretty much all there is to hear about Elite Dangerous Horizons so far, but they're very excited, as are we, to see some actual gameplay footage. So, as communications manager, can you tell the guys when they might see that kind of thing?
So, yeah, I've heard I'm the one responsible for holding that footage back. I can honestly say that's not true. We really do want to show gameplay footage as soon as possible. I think one of the big misconceptions when we do a show like this is that we're somehow holding the announcement back. And the truth is, as you know, we're racing towards the announcement. We had guys working, day and night to get this game ready to show for Gamescom 2015. What that means is we still aren't quite ready to show the full gameplay footage that we want to show just yet. We have to hold back on that kind of thing because Frontier develop games what we think is the right way. We're not doing a vertical slice where all the art is complete or everything's ready to go. We're doing a game where the gameplay comes first, the art comes later, and you fill those blanks in. And that means we're not quite ready to give that gameplay reveal just yet, but give it a few weeks, give it a few months, and we'll see.
So, yeah, it's just going to be very exciting when we finally are able to show those things to you. So I think you're heading back over to them, because we actually have some more stations as well. Not just the stations we have here, we have some stations over at the Microsoft booth as well. So I think you're heading over back there to do some more demos. Yeah? Yeah. So, enjoy. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy Gamescom. I think we're going to come over this way and chat with Ian just now. So thank you very much, Mike. I appreciate it. Can you follow me this way? I don't know if you can come. I don't know if you've got a long enough rope. Before we do talk to Ian, hi, Ian. I do want to remind people about the hashtag that we have as well, hashtag EDGC15. If you could name a planet, why would you name your planet and why? We've been asking people to answer that, and they have the chance at the end. They might be drawn from basically a random draw. They will win the chance to name their own planet. We already have some answers in that I thought were really cool, so I just want to read a few for you. Bart Whitkamp says, I would love the chance to name a planet after my newborn son. His name is Jonah, which is a beautiful name. And I thought that was a really lovely tribute. We have Super Fasty. He says, Planet Jim, after my dad, who got me into C64 and Amiga games. Unfortunately, he died when he was 15. We actually have a lot of really beautiful tributes like that, so I thought they were lovely. And finally, another one in honor of their grandfather. It was Lawrence Civilian. We've had lots of fun ones in as well, which we'll read some of those later too. But make sure you get that in. Let's get that hashtag used today, because it is the last chance that you're going to have to win the chance to name your own planet. So over here we do have Ian Phillips. Get over here. He's in the middle of a demo. I've snatched him away. Hopefully that person won't suffer too much. Michael will sort it. Michael from yesterday will sort it. So Ian,
hi.
Are you enjoying Gamescom 2015?
Yeah, it's great. It's loud.
It is very loud, yeah. I mean, it's one thing that is actually astounding every time you come along to one of these types of events is the sheer volume of everything around you. So is this your first time at an event like this?
Yeah, yeah, Gamescom. I haven't been to any games convention apart from LaveCon, which is a different order of magnitude.
Yeah, it's one of our fan events that we have for Elite Dangerous, or actually put on by the fans, of course. It's an amazing little event, but it's nothing in comparison to the scale of this. I can also see as well, you've got your Frontier moderator badge on here. I don't know if you guys can see that, if you turn towards the camera. So Ian is actually, and be nice to Ian, all right? He's one of our moderators. That doesn't mean you can bully him. That means you've got to be nice to him. You should hug a mod. You should always be nice to the moderators in our forums. So Ian, how is dealing with people, and be nice, how is dealing with people here different to dealing with people on the forums?
Well, here, most people don't know anything about the game, so you're just introducing the idea, the concept, how to fight a ship. On the forums, people know much more informed, and they're very passionate about it. So, you know, they get into arguments. Basically, what the moderators do is try and keep it calm. So.
And you do an incredible job at that as well. Another reason why I pulled you out of the crowd is because I think your group that you're a part of is a really fantastic example of the community spirit behind this game. You're part of a group that is dedicated to exploration. Can you tell us a little bit about the group?
Yeah, it's called the First Great Expedition. We set it up somewhere in the beta. Made all sorts of plans based on what everyone thought it was going to be like. Didn't turn out that way. So it's just a collection of people interested in exploring. And right at the moment, I'm involved in an expedition. We've collected about 30 people, 5,000 light years from Sol, Lagoon Nebula, and we're going to use that as a starting point, and we're going along the whole spiral arm, Sagittarius arm.
It's amazing that you can do that sort of thing in the game. You've already traveled all the way across the galaxy and back, or members of your group have, haven't they? That all sorts of things. It is really just one amazing element of the game. I will let you get back to it because that person looks like they're in need of a little hand. So I'll let you go back. Thank you so much, and thank you again for all your ambassador duties, and thanks to all the ambassadors who can hear this as well. So yeah, cheers, and we'll speak to you later on. So before we go, one last reminder. Use the hashtag EDGC15 and tell us if you can name a planet, what would you name a planet and why. Make sure you do that now. Let's get that hashtag used. We're about to queue up an interview that I did on day one with David Braben, which is really, really cool. So if you didn't get the chance to see that, we'll be playing that in just a moment, and then we'll be coming right back with the next trivia question shortly afterwards. Cheers. Hello again, everybody. I've made it back to the booth, and look who we have waiting here for me. It is, of course, our very special guest. It's the CEO of Frontier and the co-creator